In this video, we're going to discuss why people will continue to move to the Lone Star State in 2022, so stay tuned. My name is Richard Soto, a local real estate broker with VIP Realty right here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. And if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button as we do weekly videos talking all about living, working, and playing right here in the DFW Metroplex, as well as we tour some of the best real estate listings on the market today. Okay, let's get right into it. In 2021, Texas was the second most popular state when people chose a destination to relocate to. We were only second to Florida. We're going to cover numerous reasons why Texas is a popular destination, starting with the number one reason, in my opinion, and that's going to be the real estate options. Buying a home here in Texas is still realistic, and you're going to have numerous options in regards to purchasing real estate right here in the Lone Star State. From a modest condo to a luxury estate, you'll find exactly what you're looking for right here in Texas. According to Zillow, the typical home value of homes in Texas is around $270,000. This value is seasonally adjusted and only includes the middle price tier of homes. Texas home values have gone up 20.9% over the past year. So the point is, don't sit on the sidelines too long before making a decision. If you're considering purchasing a home, the prices, in my opinion, aren't going down anytime soon. I spoke to a gentleman last week who we submitted an offer. I think we're about $3,000-4,000 away from going under contract. He said, Richard, let's just pull out. I'm going to wait for the real estate market to take a little hit. And I've had numerous agents say that for the last 2-3 years, and that same house that they passed on has gone up significantly. Again, I'm not a psychic. I'm not Nostradamus, even though I might have some psychic tendencies. I don't believe that the real estate market is going to go down anytime in the near future. So if you're considering purchasing a home, I would definitely dial it down, work out the numbers, and I would act rather quickly instead of waiting. Another point in regards to real estate here in Texas, and this is somewhat surprising to me, especially from our California clients, when they call into our office and we go over the numbers in regards to the prices of the homes in their particular location, they're sometimes a little bit taken back when we say, well, you know, that particular neighborhood school district is going to be around $400,000 to $500,000, or whatever the case is. They're a little bit sticker shocked, and I'm kind of surprised because coming from California, that same $400,000 home is most likely, I would assume, $1.2 million, if not more. So there's a perception out there in the internet that homes in Texas are almost free, guys, and that is just not the case. You can get a great home, probably lower than a lot of the other areas across the U.S. However, we're not giving away homes in Texas. You will receive value, but you're not going to get 10 cents on the dollar, so just kind of wanted to put that out there. Now, let's take a look at the median home price in some of the larger local metro areas right here in Texas, starting with Dallas. In December 2021, Dallas home prices were up 9.6% compared to last year, selling for a median price of $400,000. On average, homes in Dallas sell after 26 days on the market compared to 43 days last year. Staying in the North Texas area, moving on to Frisco. In December 2021, Frisco home prices were up 34.3% compared to last year, selling for a median price of $631,000. On average, homes in Frisco sell after 21 days on the market compared to 32 days last year. Okay, now let's head 45 south from downtown Dallas to Houston. In December 2021, Houston home prices were up 14.8 compared to last year, selling for a median price of $310,000. On average, homes in Houston sell after 25 days on the market compared to 32 days last year. Moving on to Austin. In December 2021, Austin home prices were up 20.3 compared to last year, selling for a median price of $574,000. On average, homes in Austin sell after 36 days on the market compared to 38 days last year. Lastly, moving on to San Antonio. In December 2021, San Antonio home prices were up 18.1 compared to last year, selling for a median price of $280,000. On average, homes in San Antonio sold after 24 days on the market compared to 30 days last year. As you can see from the statistics, all these cities have one thing in common, and that's the prices are still trending up each year. So once again, not to belabor the point, if you're thinking about purchasing a home, you'd probably want to act quickly. Now moving on to the second item on why people will choose Texas when relocating, and that's going to be no state income tax. Texas is one of the 9 U.S. states that do not impose income tax on personal income. Living in a state with no income tax means that less money comes out of your paycheck each month, and come tax season, you only have to submit a federal return. Okay, moving on to number 3 on why people will continue to choose Texas when relocating, and that's going to be the economy. Despite the Delta variants and concerns regarding COVID, the Texas economy has continued to boom the last several years, which has been a huge blessing for the Lone Star State and all its families. The perks of starting a new business in Texas in an overly friendly pro-business climate has rendered the state 9th in the world in terms of GDP. So if you're looking to start a business, scale your business, or just jumpstart your career, Texas is going to be a great spot for you, whether you're in the defense sector, energy, healthcare. There are so many massive industries here in Texas. What a blessing to live in such a great state where the economy is booming. So that's one of the main reasons why people will continue to choose Texas when relocating. Moving on to number 4, and probably my favorite, and that's going to be food. Thrillist several years ago ranked Texas as the number 1 state in regards to food, which I believe it without question. I've been all over the country, and in my opinion, the food options and cuisine that Texas has to offer isn't even close to other areas across the country. Here you'll have access to the best Tex-Mex Mexican food anywhere in the U.S. We have the best barbecue out of any other state as well. You can go downtown Dallas and have some of the best truck food in the world, to go across the Clyde Warren Park and eat some of the best fine dining that you can absolutely ever have. So the food options here throughout the state of Texas, not only in Dallas, but Austin, Houston, San Antonio, are going to be plentiful. And when people come here from out of town and they're house shopping, they're here for a couple of days or a week, that's one thing that they constantly tell us is, wow, the food here in Texas is absolutely amazing. So that's going to be another reason why Texas is going to remain popular in 2022. Moving on to number 5, and that's going to be location. We are right in the center of the United States. You can get to the West Coast. You can get to the East Coast literally within hours. We're in a central time zone where you can do business on the East Coast, do business on the West Coast. That's why so many companies desire Texas and are relocating to the Lone Star State, is because of the very desirable location that we have right here in Texas. Moving on to number 6, and that's going to be diversity. According to Wallet Hub, Texas is the second most diverse city in the nation. And we see it right here at VIP Realty. We have people that speak Russian, Mandarin, Spanish, all kinds of languages. I've lost count, but we have agents from around the world that work with us. In addition to that, at my basketball program, Be Elite, I have kids from around the world. A good portion of them don't understand a word that I'm saying. they just shake their head and say, yes, coach, and we figure it out. But the diversity in Texas is absolutely amazing. Right here in my neighborhood, I at least, down this street, which is very short, probably 10 houses, there's at least 4 families from other cultures. And that is absolutely great. We embrace it here in Texas. It's a beautiful thing. So if you're looking for diversity, Texas is going to be a great option for you as well. Moving on to number 7, and that's going to be Southern hospitality. Even though you might not be able to tell by the comments on this channel, Texas is known for Southern hospitality. The majority of people are going to embrace you, befriend you, encourage you, love on you. So there are millions and millions of great people right here in the Lone Star State. Though we have a couple of jerks, of course, just like everywhere else, but the majority of people in Texas are caring, family-oriented, God-fearing, friendly people who will embrace you into their community. So don't take all those comments on my channel to heart, because the majority of the people here are not that way. So those are the first 7 reasons. And to me, the final one is going to be freedom. I feel like a lot of people move to Texas because of our freedom. And I don't want to get into politics and all that nonsense, and you will never hear me discuss any of those items. And even in the comments, when people say things about politics, I'll never touch it. But I believe people from around the country and around the world see what Texas has to offer, and they see the freedom that we have in this particular state. So a lot of our California brothers and sisters that are moving here to the state of Texas, when we speak to them, and we've helped dozens and dozens of family, not only from California, New York, and around the world, when they choose Texas, I feel that they're saying, I want to move to Texas because of the freedom.
What will you do without freedom? Will you fight and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom
that you guys have and offer? So that's just my take on why people move to the Lone Star State, and will continue to do so in 2022. We might as well get used to it and embrace everyone moving here, because it's not going to stop. Texas is the best destination for singles and families alike looking to relocate to a better area, to a better economy, to a better way of life. And in my opinion, we should embrace those people that are wanting to relocate to the Lone Star State. If you're thinking about relocating to the North Texas area, or Houston, Austin, San Antonio, Midland, anywhere throughout the state of Texas, my team and I would love to assist you with your next real estate transaction. And as always, we'll see you on the next video.